Social exchange theory by Tybalt and Kelly from the 1950s attempts to explain and predict when and why we stay in relationships. By definition, they argue that we weigh our relationships based upon a cost-benefit analysis. So, our commitment and satisfaction can be predicted based on this cost-benefit analysis. And it makes sense if you think about it. So, if you aren't benefiting from a relationship, why would you stay in it, right? Maybe it's not quite that simple. Because it doesn't take into consideration the emotional aspect behind the relationship. Otherwise, it just seems so simple and logical. If we're not benefiting, we don't stay in the relationship. But the theory is great about helping you examine your relationships and just other parts of your life without those pesky emotions getting in the way. From experience, I think we all know though relationships aren't always quite this simple, but that's what I kind of like about this theory. It just sort of makes them simple. So let's dig a little bit deeper into it. So Tybalt and Kelly argue that we determine our satisfaction and commitment based around three elements: the comparison level of alternatives, and the outcomes. Comparison level is what we're getting out of a relationship. These expectations vary from person to person. So what do you feel like you should get out of the relationship? The outcome is what we're actually getting out of the relationship. What is actually happening in our relationship. So you can guess what happens if the comparison level, or what we think we should be getting out of the relationship, is ranked higher than what we're actually getting. We aren't going to be satisfied with that relationship. There is one more factor though, and that's the comparison level of alternatives. This is what we could be getting elsewhere. If our comparison level of alternatives is ranked above our outcomes, or what we are actually getting, then that means that someone else is out there that can give us more of what we feel like we deserve better than our current partner. Thus, we're not going to be very committed to that relationship. So that's where the satisfaction and commitment come in. So taking all three together, there are several scenarios that can occur here. Let's look at a few examples. So first, Cinderella. Cinderella is married to Prince Charming. He treats her like a princess, which she feels she deserves because, well, she's a princess. She's never found another prince quite like Prince Charming. In Cinderella's relationships, her outcomes are ranked first, followed by her comparison level, and then her comparison level of alternatives. So she's benefiting from this relationship with little costs, and her outcomes are higher than both what she thinks she deserves and what she thinks she could get from elsewhere. So she's satisfied and committed. How about Anna? Anna is engaged to Hans. Then she meets Kristoff. Anna loves Hans and feels he treats her like a princess, but Kristoff is so much more genuine and loves Anna for who she is. So for Anna, her comparison level of alternatives, or Kristoff, is ranked higher than her outcomes. Her comparison level is ranked last, so she's satisfied because her outcomes are higher than her comparison level, but she's not committed because she ranks her comparison level of alternatives above the outcomes. Therefore, she leaves Hans, she marries Kristoff. How about Snow White? Snow White and Prince have been married for 60 years. Their relationship has become fairly stagnant, and Snow White isn't very happily married anymore. However, at her age, there aren't many other potential partners around. So the way she sees it, why look elsewhere when she's been married this long? In her case, her comparison level is ranked higher than her outcomes, so she's not satisfied, but her outcomes are ranked above her comparison level of alternatives, so she's committed.